Good morning. Morning. Monday morning coffee. How are you doing today? I have I'm having an event that I'm conducting this week in Spanish, and really pumped about this one. Really excited. We're gonna give a lot of value, especially that a lot of people have thought that this year 2020 is kind of a lost because of everything that have happened, and actually I just refuse now to talk about it. I'm just going back to what I want and what I want to create. And this is extremely important that everybody has the same mindset, because if we are always defaulting back to, oh, but this is what's happening right now, it's not really working, blah, 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 we are gonna let the condition and circumstances dictate our what we want and what we want to create in our lives. So it's extremely important that you maintain this mindset, you maintain this attitude that you are in charge, that it is working, everything is always unfolding and working exactly the way that you want, even though the appearance are not giving you that feedback, but ultimately it will unfold, it will turn into exactly what you want. So just drop down into the comment box where you are right now, say hi, good morning Pilar, give us like a thumbs up, put a nice emoji in there. This is just to that we know exactly where you are and that you are here, you're participating. That is the idea. Today I want to talk about something which I ran a poll, which I wanted to see, like, what is the reason and what is holding you back to get the results that you want. What is holding you back? Bonjour Stéphanie, du Québec, ça je le sais. Danduen from Mexico. Pilar, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Pilar is in Brazil. Natasha is in Amsterdam. And this is one thing that I love about the community we're having now, is we start to have a lot of people from around the world and connecting, and this is really the mindset that we need to put ourselves into. But what I was saying is, I was conducting a poll and wanted to know, like, what is holding you back, why you're not getting the results that you want. And the number one thing was like, I'm stuck, I don't know where to start. And I think it's a common thing for most of us, because we have been conditioned that in order for you to know where to go, you need to see the entire path. So I'll give you an example. If, let's say that you want to go from um, I don't know, Quebec City to Toronto. Well, you know that there's a road that's going to go from there, and you need to start. But the thing is, you don't know if you will take that road. I mean, that's the plan that you have. But what if there's an accident at one place, and now all of a sudden there's a detour that it's coming? And if you start thinking and having in mind, oh yeah, but if like basically it's not working, then I need to have a B plan already planned. The thing, it's not gonna happen this way. So we want to know exactly what will occur and how everything will unfold in order for us to take the first steps, which is totally erroneous. You cannot do this. If you're waiting for this, you will wait all your life. And that is probably the number one reason why people are getting stuck, is because they're getting stuck into the planning. And your plan, as I always say, as I say to my clients, your plan is flawed. You're missing data, because as you're moving toward your destination, there's new information that will come. You will grow on the way, and you will realize that you can take a different path. You can take a shortcut. And when I say shortcut, I'm not talking about like, I want it to be faster, but because you have new information, now all of a sudden you see a new path which before was not into the plan. So what is happening is, the reason why you feel stuck, it's because you want to know everything before you start, which that is the very first Mistake. You won't know everything before you start. The thing that you need to know is where do you want to go, is the destination. So if I take again the same example, I want to go to Quebec, from Quebec City to Toronto. I know I'm coming from Toronto. I know I'm coming from Quebec City, and I know I want to go to Toronto. This is the thing that I know. So I'm going to put a plan. I know that it's going to take about, if I'm good, like about 11 hours. Maybe I want to sleep in between. I want to have like 3 or 4 or 5 stops where that I'm gonna have some food. So this is my plan before I start. But that is the information I have now. Now the next step is to start going. So how I'm gonna go there? I'm gonna take the bus. Am I gonna drive? I'm gonna take like Uber or like share transportation. Am I gonna take the train? Now I need to make a decision on how I'm gonna go to my destination. So those are the elements, and then you get going. And as you start moving, now all of a sudden that's gonna be like all kind of different information that's gonna come from like left, right, center. And this is where that you need to take a moment, stop, observe, and then take another decision. And each decision is going to either bring you closer to your goal or it's going to move you further to your goal. But there's no way that you can know everything until that you start taking the first step. So when you are doing those things, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have that sense of fulfillment, that sense that you're doing something for yourself. And there's no difference that taking a road trip than going after your goal or going after like really what you want to do. So let's take an example which is a little bit more plausible in this case. And that's something that you're experiencing. So you're into a job that you don't like, and you would like to start your own business, for example. Now, the very first thing that you have to do is to decide what is it that you want to do, what type of business that you want to have, and then be very, very aware that you're not going into business to earn money. Okay? This is wait, Marc, that doesn't make sense what you're saying. The money is a byproduct. Earning money like into a business is a byproduct, is the effect of the activities you're taking. So if you're going into a business because I want to earn money and I want to earn money fast, what most likely is going to happen is that you are going to do something which you don't really like, but there's an opportunity to earn money. And when the way is going to be tough, you will probably give up because you are not prepared to do whatever it takes to accomplish your goal. Does that make sense? So you need to go, when you go into business, you need to go into a field that you know you absolutely love. You need to go into a field that you know that this is something that you want to do. And even though that the path is going to be hard, you know that nothing's going to stop you. You are prepared to do whatever it takes to get there. Does that make sense? So that's the very first thing. Now, you're not going to drop your job and jump all the way into that business yet. Okay? You need to have your plan set up, meaning that you need to know where you are right now and where you want to go. Okay? That is the very first step. You need to identify what is it that you have in your hand right now. Like, what is the information that you have to create your plan? And then you need to start taking action. The moment that that new business start generating income, now you love what you do, you're generating income, which can come very fast or very slow. We don't know. Like that really depends on what type of business model you're utilizing and so on and so forth. But one thing for me which have been absolutely amazing, because like that's not my first business. Like, you know, we tried many things. Like this is not my first rodeo. But like I remember the very first business that we started officially, we put all of our attention on everything which is around it. So the website, the legal stuff, having all the paperwork, and spending countless amount of money on all of that fluff. But we never really experience what is really a business, meaning you're selling a product, a service, or an idea, and then you're getting rewarded for it, which is you are earning money. So if you're putting all of your effort into the setup of it, right, the business plan and borrowing money from the bank and all of those things, but you haven't test drive if that product is sellable and if the market wants it, and you put all of your effort on the other side, most likely that business will have a lot of holes, a lot of flaws, and if you don't absolutely love it, you will hit a wall, right? So my recommendation would be focus on selling and testing the product, testing the service, selling and getting feedback from your customers. If you're doing this, I promise you're gonna have success. And then all of that legal stuff that is necessary, but is necessary when you do have a business, when you do have income, when you do like have to show numbers. Now it's time to go to, an accountant and set up a proper business. And trust me, accounting, people which are doing business, they're used to this. They use like to go into all the mess that you created and fix it. Like this is what their job is. So I wouldn't worry too much about like all that technical part. Really, the key is to have a product which like works, a product which people want, a product which you can get feedback, and then like you can modifying your message. You can modify the way you're presenting the product, and you don't need to hire people. You can do all this by yourself in the beginning, and you're doing this in your free time while that you're getting your income, like your job that you don't really like, providing for you and your family. And in your free time at night or in the morning early, when people are sleeping, when people are watching Netflix, you are focusing on investing time and effort into yourself, into your business, into what you want to create. That is a proper way to do it. So when you're saying I'm stuck, I don't know where to start, I just gave you in 15 minutes right now how to start a business. And it can happen just like that. And it is so simple. It is so simple. You can do it. I know you can do it because I've done it. And if I've done it, you can do it too. And I mean, I've learned more while I was in the business about business and about like all of what I'm sharing with you right now, because I realized all of this thing that was holding me back, which was like, oh, it has to be perfect, or like my website has to be. I mean, if you would see the website that I had 4 years ago and where it is right now, and even where it is right now, I'm not satisfied with it. Like we always working on this. We always like putting effort. We always tweaking, refining, working. And my new customer satisfaction product that we developed right now is just out of this world. I'm so pumped and so excited to be able like to share this with my clients. And if you want to know more about how we do work and how I can help you to make your business come to the next level, because that's truly what this is. When the mindset is at one place, because where your attention goes, your energy goes. If your attention is there, this is where the energy goes. So it's understanding how with your mind you can absolutely manipulate everything in your surrounding, the energy. You can, and when I say manipulate, I'm saying it into a positive way. It's not manipulating people, you're manipulating the energy, which your energy becomes contagious. People wants to come to you, people wants to share with you, people wants to get involved with your product because you are offering a solution to something which is very much like what they want. Ultimately, this is exactly what the type of service that we are offering. So it is such a beautiful place to be, and I believe 2020 is just a shift in consciousness where that we have the ability to start controlling the narrative. You cannot take the narrative from our leaders anymore. Like, it's been shown to you that our leaders do not know what they're talking about. You cannot take the narrative from the news because they showed to you that they have an agenda. You cannot take the narrative from the expert, so-called expert, because you know that their agenda is planned. So it's all about you controlling your own narrative, being in control of what you want, being in control of your mind, your ideas, and then put it into practice, put it into the world so the world can consume and can expand. And this is exactly what we're experiencing right now. And a lot of you have been following me for a while now. I believe that there's a reason for this. I believe that there's a reason why you like the narrative that you have here. It's because you feel that you need this empowerment for yourself, for your family, to create a solution for yourself, for your family, to be in charge of your results, to be in charge of what you want to experience into this physical form here. So you have this potential, you have this ability. It's all about taking control of the narrative. Ultimately, this is exactly what it is. Let's see if there's some questions I can answer. I have like few minutes left. Good morning, good afternoon, like people from Europe. A wonderful explanation. Pilar says, thank you, excellent for me today. You know how it works, Pilar. Hernan is from Indonesia. Good morning. Kanan is from Germany. Good morning. Jocelyn is here. Eva from Los Cabos. Evie from Los Cabos. Joseph Brown from New Jersey. Good morning. Mel from Ontario. Absolutely beautiful. I tell you, the moment that you understand that you're never stuck, that God, the universe, infinite intelligence, Buddha, Allah, whatever you want to call it, is want to express itself through you to experience this physical form, you're never alone. You're always supported. So saying that you're stuck is just not understanding how it works. It's just not understanding the power that you have within. It's not just understanding that you can accomplish whatever you decide. So change the narrative, change the way you're thinking, change the way you're operating, and you will see the results will appear. It cannot be any other way. So I wish you a spectacular week. This week we're going to be busy with our event, which I'm very, very pumped. And if you have some question, if you have something that you want to share with us, don't hesitate. You can write a comment underneath this video and share your thoughts, or you can reach out to me in DM, and that's going to be my pleasure to help you out, to help you understand this concept, because this is your birthright. Your birthright. You have to know that the power that you have inside. All right. Have a spectacular week. I'll see you next Monday for another edition of Monday Morning Coffee. Cheers.